me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this. Eric Bischoff is a no-good, lousy son of a bitch.
Chokehold Wrestling Podcast. Oh, man. I guess I should go ahead and start since we got to be cordial. We got word from Dante McMahon that things got a little hectic last week.
A little bit.
He given us this decision to have a no-touch clause right now, so we have to be cordial during this episode.
No conflict.
Yeah,
all that.
Even though it's going to be hard. Pause. But let's begin. It's the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey, still smoking that chunky fire. He is the Radiance Man. The big bad Sonny Daddy. Big Son Lebowski, if you're nasty, don't at me if she chooses me.
No, thank you.
And he is your two-time RS 88 Intercontinental Champion of the World. UNHIRO is here. Yes, and we are into the fire.
Deep in that bitch. And alongside him in his eye, he is the Pa General Gonta. He is the Killer Kaiju. Big Evil if you're nasty. Big Papa if you're mangy. The hateful one. And of course, your Chokehold Wrestling Podcast heavyweight champion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
Dummy. Yeah.
Okay, now you just fucking with me now. Machine Gun, that's me.
Okay. Now I noticed that you guys don't see our other two people.
The GM and
the GM
other,
and
the most. He said no conflict. The other champion of the show, the world's wettest champion, Vaz.
The Bastard Drip, the Bastard. And GMT is not with us today, but they decided that we should do this.
Yeah, and plus. Yeah. Plus, it's a squash match, man. Yeah. For a good time, not a long time.
You know what
I mean? Again, for the YouTube viewers, this is our shorter style episode.
Yeah.
So, in and out, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious.
Out and in, you know,
just like
air.
And your mom's back in the 70s, I'm sure.
Oh.
So, we're gonna get straight into it. Wrestling can be very fickle. We have a hard time embracing the present, and it's hard for us to prepare for the future. But we're gonna talk about the past on this squash match. I have one single question. What is between 1 to 3 things, if you could hop in the time machine and prevent any major thing in wrestling that might have happened in your lifetime? 1 to 3. Hop in the time machine and prevent it somehow. Hey, how'd you get here? It don't matter. Hey, make sure you do this. Hey, bro, make sure you say this. Make sure you do this to prevent any major thing from happening in wrestling, good or bad. It's all on you. Your perspective. So I'd like to pose that question to you, sir.
I would say, if I had the ability to go back in time to prevent something that happened, I will prevent Hogan being the third man in the NWO.
So you wouldn't want that to happen?
Nah.
Really?
Now,
I don't know if there would have been like as I don't know if the NWO would have been as impactful as it was had it not been Hogan.
I think it would have still been impactful if it was Sting.
Really?
Yeah. You gotta think about it, man. When the whole thing was happening with I said
It was a Nas?
no, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, like, you know, the outsiders, they were just causing like hell throughout WCW, and everybody at that point was starting to look at Sting differently because when they were attacking, Sting was nowhere to be found. And
Oh, because niggas thought it was him.
yeah, but it was like, I'm like, bro, I'm telling y'all, I'm with you guys. I'm not a part of this. And then, you know, they had the whole fake Sting thing happening. Yeah. So I feel like Sting, with that in the back of his mind, like, bro, these folks really do not believe me. They are really sitting here saying that I'm the one that's, you know, I'm not Team WCW. I've been with this company for a long time at that point. And for y'all to sit here and be like, okay, you know, yeah. You really think about it, Sting's been there. I mean, for NWA, Jim Crockett.
Yeah, he's NWA, WCW through and through.
Yeah, so he's been there at that point. At that point in time, it was a long time. You know,
Damn,
but
Sting being the third man.
I feel like it would have, like, for me personally, just by the story of how everything was built at that time, when it led up to Hogan eventually being the third man. But a lot of people feel like, including myself, felt like Sting would have been, you know, beneficial of that, because it just played into that whole thing with him and WCW, like, not trusting Sting when I'm being y'all guy for this long. So I feel like Sting being the third man, and then it would have led into the whole Sting with the Crow Sting. Still, Crow Sting would have happened, but he just would have been, you know, heel. But eventually we did get Sting in NWO, but it was just like the bad version. I mean, not the bad version of NWO, but the bad version of like
the
Sting.
most least like Sting version.
Yeah,
It was like Wolfpack, the goatee, like it
didn't look right, man. But yeah,
I never thought of it like that, because I love how it played in real life, where it's like, okay, bro, I was telling y'all from the jump that, like, I'm not the dude, but y'all still are treating me as if I am. So now that y'all see that I wasn't the dude, I'm gonna fucking take my ball and go home and say, go. But Sting being a third man, that would have been crazy. Because I feel, like, I feel like when it comes to wrestling, when it comes to like the fans guessing, or like the promotion doing something to solve like a mystery, you run the risk of two things, like, or not to run the risk of it, but like you have two things. You either go with the predictable outcome and still make it good, like the fallout has to be good. So what happens afterwards? Like, okay, we thought it was you, it is you. Okay, cool, we knew it. What happens now? Or you also have to go with the unpredictable pick, and in some cases the unpredictable pick has to be better than what we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Because
if it's shit, we're gonna go back to, well, it should just been Sting then. Like, y'all bring Hogan out, he's this bad guy heel, blah blah.
Yeah.
Y'all was better off going with Sting, but now Sting nowhere to be found type shit. But that would have made sense.
It would have.
It would have made sense.
But eventually Hogan, you know,
Hogan was the best pick, even in that time, and looking back, he was the best pick.
He was, because
he a bitch. Don't get me wrong, but like he was the best pick.
He was the best.
He was the best pick.
Now my second one.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do something really recent.
Okay.
That I feel like still, if I can go back in time to this past WrestleMania, everybody know Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. I would change that decision on letting Roman get to this point. Now, granted, what we know now, I was like, all right, it's working out. It's done this thing. Like, this man made it to 1,000 days and counting still. You know, not even fucking defending this junk like he should. But I mean, most champions can do that. But nah, I felt like at that time, at that exact moment, and saying at that time, it literally just happened like fucking
earlier this year. That feels like an eternity ago.
Right. And Cody Rhodes coming back, that whole story, him coming back, you know, the WWE after starting AEW, well, co-founding AEW, and you know, did his thing there. Then he came back. You know, the whole story was like, how do you start up a new company? And you know, you be there for a little minute, and then you jump right back to where you started from. And it's like, well, it makes sense because we all knew, like, at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes was a WWE guy.
I didn't think that nigga was coming back.
I didn't think so neither, but shit, CM Punk, never say never. Hypocrisy lives. But
man, that's not fair. But you got it.
But now, back to what I was saying. I feel like at that time, you know, Cody coming back, the whole story of him, you know, he had to go elsewhere. He had to go do other things to become the star that he is today. And, you know, at that moment, honestly, he was red hot.
Yeah.
Man, like, Roman was coming up on, you know, at that point, it was like 900 some days at that point. He was coming up on 1,000. Yeah, that story was said a lot during that match, so I knew Cody wasn't winning it. But if he would have won right then and there, I felt like the trajectory of what's going on now would just be like, it'll be different. It'll be different. Because, like, Cody Rhodes was hot at that moment. They should have pulled the trigger right there, and now they're prolonging this. I was hoping it wasn't going to be in this year's, next year's WrestleMania in Philadelphia. I was hoping it. I wasn't hoping for that, but eventually, you know, what do I know? I'm just a fan. I just watched the shit. I just watched the shit, and I could just only speculate. But if I would have went back, I would have let Cody win, just for the simple fact, like, it would have. The story was there. It was there. Winning the jump that your father didn't win, but you winning it through him. You know what I'm saying? Well, you winning in the spirit of him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Cody should have won at WrestleMania.
It was a ballsy move for Roman to retain that shit, or for them to decide for Roman to retain it. Mm-hmm. But man, I'm so untrustworthy for fans now that, like, it scares me when there's like a babyface champion, because Seth is cool.
Yeah.
But like, folks been saying like Seth shit is not boring, but like Seth is losing steam. And it's like, bro,
yeah, he is,
like,
really.
Is it just safer to be a heel champion so motherfuckers boo you? It's like, yeah, that's the desired response. Cause I love Seth, bro, but it's like niggas still singing this song, but of course it's folks online. It's folks never at the shows. So it's people online that's like, nah, man, Nakamura should have beat him. Finn, I kind of thought Finn should have beat him, but okay, yeah, he didn't. Fine,
that was a story there too, but
yeah, but Finn should have been champ long before now again. But whatever.
He really should.
Like, Seth shit is cool, bro. He's still getting reactions. He's still getting love, but you still get that minority, kind of a vocal minority that's like, bro, Seth should have been lost this shit, but Seth should have lost it to Nakamura. He definitely should have lost it to Finn. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, bro, what? He should have lost it to Drew. If niggas saying he should have lost that every title defense, that's a problem. That is a problem, because yeah, what has Nakamura done since then? Cryptic messages and fighting Tozawa. Now he's fighting Cody now.
Yeah.
A meaningless feud for Nakamura. What has Finn done? Won the tag titles. Judgment Day shit. Cool. Now what has Drew done? He fighting fucking. Now his heel turn is damn near solidified, and he's going against Sammy and shit. Like, it's like, damn, if niggas saying that the opponent should beat you each time you defend, that's a problem. That is a problem. So Roman keeping the belt was ballsy, but maybe ultimately it was the right move, because maybe that same shit would have been happening to Cody. That would have killed me. I would have fucking killed me, bro. Because, hey, bro, they gave Sammy his moment at the Chamber. He lost, cool. Now we got Cody. Cody win the belt. 2 months later, this nigga getting booed. What is with y'all, bro? Why can't y'all have a good guy champion? I'm so fearful of that shit, bro.
I think now...
so fearful.
I think really because, well, it's been going on for a long time anyway, but I think now MJF really just made it cool again. Like, you know, he was cool back in the day for, like, heels to be, you know, even though they're supposed to be heels, but we still cheer them because they was cool the cool heels.
Cool heel, yeah.
MJF is a cool heel.
He still bashes baby face. He call us his pores.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like,
people
nigga,
love it.
Yeah.
People fucking love it.
Yeah, he says
so-
he's our scumbag. He's still a piece of shit, but he's just endearing himself to the crowd. Hey, bro.
Money.
Shout out to the money. I ain't got it. You know what I mean?
Cinema.
Yeah.
No, I think that, with MJF, his stardom is what like really just solidified that whole. I'm a heel, but I can't boo this guy because I love this man. He's relatable in the sense, like he became a relatable heel in a way with certain points he did. So
I think I felt that way, or else I feel like I've been that way since I became old enough to like actually pay attention to shit. So like, if you were a good guy and you turned heel, I still like you because you're my guy. So Edge, Orton, the late 2000s when they was like the most slimiest, scumbaggest niggas you could ever fucking imagine, those were my guys.
Oh man.
Cause I fuck with Randy and I fuck with fucking Edge.
Yeah.
Copeland now, whatever. I fuck with him. So I don't know, bro. Like saying Cody should have won. Maybe it's for the best that he didn't. I don't like that whole he didn't face enough adversity. Excuse, what are my words? I don't like that excuse. Cause like nigga tore his fucking pec. He tore his pec and still wrestled in a Hell in a Cell match, bro. Is that not? And literally, his whole pec arm was fucking red, purple, bro.
Purplish.
Is
like
that not enough
shit.
adversity?
No.
Is that not enough? I guess
he
not.
won people over with that. That was in that moment. He won people over. That's why I felt like, man, because ain't nobody doing that shit. That's because Cody's a. Keep in mind, I keep forgetting he is the son of Dusty Rhodes, so old school shit was around him.
And he's
constantly.
all about the story. He's all just when you think this is the mountaintop, nope, you gotta look up.
I gotta go down.
And that's fine. That's fine. I'm all for a good story too. But goddamn, bro, maybe Cody should have won.
He should have, but I mean, we got what we got now. But I feel like he should have won that one. But now my third one, my final one.
Okay.
Woo. Now this one, we're gonna go back to 2006.
Let's go. Let's go.
If Cena wins, we riot.
Oh, Cena wins One Night Stand?
I would have loved. I would have fucking. If I would have went back in time. If I would have went back in time and told Vince or whoever that booked that match, yo, hey man, I wanted to see. I'm a fucked up guy. I just wanted to see what would have really happened if Cena would have won at One Night Stand. Cause bruh, they talk about they would have riot. I would have wanted to see that. I would want to see that.
Nigga, if I was Triple H or Paul Levesque, I would have walked up to Vince like, "Hey, bro, we got double security. Cena over Van Dam tonight. Let's see what these bitches gonna do. Let's see what they gonna do. We got double staff. Bro. Let's see what these motherfuckers gonna do."
Oh, bro.
Oh, that would have been terrible,
man. It would have been terrible.
I would have loved to see it though. Like, damn, these niggas at.
Just imagine. Just
imagine.
If that nigga, if Cena, I mean not Cena Punk, but if John Cena would have won that night, bruh, I just want to see. I just want to see niggas because they with the Hammerstein Ballroom folks coming from the damn the little seating areas and shit.
Yeah,
it's like, bruh, they coming over to the ring. I'm like, bruh,
I ain't gonna hold you. I would have pulled that off since it was the second one. The first one, nah. Now the first One Night Stand of 2005, that was like hardcore ECW complete.
That would have made it better. Honestly,
nah, a nigga would have got stabbed at the first ECW. That shit would have.
It would have been fucked up.
Like,
but
if like the WWE guys would have like reigned supreme in the big fight at the end, hell no, bro. I'm all for. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I would have loved. Older me now would love to see shit like that.
Appreciate that shit.
I would love to see that because that kind of goes into my first one, and you kind of said his name, but like, nigga, I would have loved to see what Chicago would have done if Punk never resigned. All right, cool. Money in the Bank 11, Punk Cena for the title. Chicago, Cena got the 1, 2, 3. What y'all niggas gonna do? Yeah, your boy lost, and he's finna fucking leave. All right, toodles. I would have loved to see the outcome of that, but early 2010s, late 2000s WWE is a pain to watch. So, as much as I would love to see the reaction, the outcome of it would have been fucking brutal.
Man, that shit was terrible.
But yeah, my second one, it kind of relates to, well, it definitely relates to Punk. Because I went back and I listened to his Art of Wrestling podcast with Colt Cabana. That whole, I swear, bro, that whole thing. And I was listening to it, I listened to it completely, and just hearing everything that he had to like go through, it really made me think like, bro, like if I could go back in time and like legit sit down with Vince and be like, bro, let dude have like a month or two off, but just let him rest. Let him rest. Because I'm hearing everything, and it's like, bro, on top of you wanting him to come back too soon after injuries, bro, you won't let this nigga just have a break.
I mean, he was a draw.
On top of broken promises like movie deals and changing up his ring gear, you won't let this nigga sit down for a second, even if he's hurt. You're having this nigga doing all this crazy shit, taping up his elbow, taping up his knee, not letting him properly rehab his knee after 2 surgeries. It's like, nigga, Vince, let this nigga breathe for a second. Don't let him go after Mania 29 and call him back 2 months later because you need payback to sell out because it's in Chicago. No, bro, let this nigga sit down for a bit. Don't mention his name. He lost a taker. He walks off. Cool. Let him chill. Bring him back at SummerSlam. Cool. But bro, don't bring him back 2 months before SummerSlam. Like, let this nigga chill. Let this nigga chill. Man got burnt out too quick, bro. 2013 Punk is like a robot, bro. He don't sound like he want to be there. He don't look like he want to be there. Complete robot.
Oh, what would have happened if you just things would have went right? They did.
Bro, and my last one, yeah, man. Fucking Jack Perry. So, my last one. I'm gonna say my last one. Do I want to go outside WWE? Because it's just all of wrestling.
I mean, it don't matter.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I guess all 3 of us involve Punk. Hey, bro. Can Tony Khan or just anybody that like is close to him go up to this nigga like, hey, bro, you run this fucking company. Get these 4 motherfuckers in the room and let's talk. Get the Elite, get Punk in a room and let's fucking talk, bro. Let's fucking talk. You don't want to talk, your ass is fired. That clear, cut, and simple. Because what happened was fucked up, but we need a resolution because we have a business to run. Can we have a conversation like the over 30 to 40-year-old motherfuckers that we are? Can we have a fucking conversation? Maybe Collision wouldn't have been created. Cool. Maybe this whole divide in the roster wouldn't have been happening. Cool. Can we have a Tony, this is your company. Grow some fucking balls. Get these 3 adult-ass men in a fucking room, and can we fucking have a conversation?
Shit just hurts me so much because, like, I wanted to.
I was enjoying Punk in AEW, bro.
Bro, this man.
I was enjoying him.
And for the shit to happen the way that it did, could have been avoided all around the board, man. Like, I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm like Tony Khan, bro. Like, come on. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 3 people.
3, bro.
3 top people that you had gone.
Bro, all 4 of these niggas just won belts.
Yeah.
And now they all gotta be stripped of them? What
kind of bullshit is that?
Come on, bro.
And it just, I was like, bro, and then it happened too late. Way too late to like try to reconcile. I mean, try to make reconcile. Yeah, reconcile to just do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, if he would have just been a boss, a leader, like I love y'all, I'm gonna do right by y'all, but y'all gotta do right by me. You know what I'm saying? And come on, bro.
A nigga don't even mean to even like hypothetically talk to Tony like that because I ain't running a wrestling company with men and women with egos and think they should be in certain spots and positioned a certain way. I'm obviously not in that position, so I can't talk really bad about him.
I can't either, but it just.
But goddamn, bro, if you're from the Bill, if you're Dante McMahon in this shit, you should be able to get motherfuckers in a fucking room to talk.
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga too. But you should be able to get folks in the room, bro. That's the that pisses me off the most. Thinking back on that whole shit, bro. Like,
really
niggas could have just had. Okay, yeah, we had the scuffle, cool. Keep them niggas off TV the next fucking Wednesday. I know that would have been hard, but that just would have been a shit episode of Dynamite. Cool. But we get these niggas in the room to talk, bro.
Then I also would have been like, Punk, you know, same thing go for Punk. Go back, if you go back to that time, like, yo, Punk, I get it. I know where your heart is at, man.
I swear.
But you have to realize, like, that title is earned. You know what I mean? Like being a locker room leader.
Yes, bro.
That is earned, man. I know you a vet. Some people loved you. Like, they watch all your stuff and ROH and everything. But at the end of the day, like, bro, you just can't come in there and think like, yeah, I'm the vet. I should be listened to because I know more. I did WWE, so I know a lot. It's like, nah, bro, you still gotta earn. Because a lot of them wrestlers, like, bro, they got their start, you know, maybe not by watching you. And it's like they heard of you and they will respect you more if you would just came at people politely. You know, I know, I get that, but it's like if Punk would have just, you know, just kept quiet, just, hey, the people that did listen to him and liked him.
Yeah, they praised him.
So I would have just stuck.
Ricky Starks, Jay.
Right.
Like,
I would have stuck with them.
Yeah.
I would have just stuck with them and not try to branch my knowledge to everybody because not everybody's gonna receive it real. Case in point, Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Bitch ass. But like I said, man, if Punk would have if Punk would have done right, and Tony Khan would have just, you know, man up and just took care of his people and like a leader, like leadership wise. Like,
I hate to use that kind of phrase.
I do.
Shit,
I know, but it's
bro.
like I just feel like, cause man, I like Tony Khan. I really do, and I hate that this man is going through this, but this is part of the game.
Yeah.
You know, especially somebody that ain't. Let's just be 100. Yeah, it's been about 5 years in now.
Yep.
He's still fairly new to running a damn company. This ain't Vince and them. This shit was passed down to him.
I think that's what people tend to forget. Like, this is still a new company.
Right.
A new wrestling company, been around for 5 years. Like, that's not a lot of time.
Not a lot of time to, like, they're trying now.
Yeah.
They're starting to try, but it's like, as far as like, now I don't want to really call it sports entertainment production, but they're doing a little bit of it while still staying true to what they started with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's, I'll just say like that. I just wish Tony Khan would have just at that moment, like, hey man, y'all need to act like fucking adults. Stop this bickering. This is money right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it out there. Put that shit out there, man.
Bro,
like,
I know Brian is kind of like the de facto, like, I don't want to say like the fucking cop or second in command as far as disciplining folks, but
yeah,
like him and Jericho, bro, or even Moxley to a certain extent, bro. Like, hey, I know you want to stay out of motherfuckers' business, and if it doesn't involve me, cool, but like, this isn't just a regular job, bro. This is ultimately a team effort. We're putting on the show.
Putting on the show,
bro. Get these motherfuckers in the room and let's have a conversation about what happened and talk, bro.
Talk, bro. Like that
fucking suck, bro.
That's
Niggas
the
can't
issue.
talk.
That's the issue, and you know, I don't want to get off subject, but right, but that's the issue. A lot of people don't talk. You can resolve so much shit, no matter, man, be mad, but you can resolve so much shit if you just talk. If they would have just talked, we probably would still have CM Punk having a time right now at AEW. We probably would not get him being back in WWE if things would have just talked, if they would have just talked it out.
It would have been different, bro.
It would have been very different. But yeah, that's a good one. I honestly, yeah, that would be the main thing I would go back in time for, because I'm like, bro, it was so much left on the table, bro. So many more things that he could have done. We probably finally would have gotten Kenta and him in a match.
I don't even know if that would have happened, bro.
I would have.
Kenta's such a troll, and Punk, like, I don't want to deal with dude, bro. I won't deal with it.
And
I could be wrong.
If the money was there. The money was there. I mean, shit.
That nigga was an AEW fucking cup of
was.
coffee. I forgot about that. Yeah.
It was, like,
the
the money was there, bro. We could have had that. We could have had that, but now we
shit
just
could
gotta.
have been. Yeah, shit could have been prevented, bro.
Yeah, now we just gotta deal with trolling for the rest of till one of them retire. Like, damn. Bro.
Hey, bro. Good fucking picks, bro. Good picks, bro. Ultimately, bro, niggas, we can't go back in time. We can fantasy book the future, and we can damn near say, bro, if this would have happened, shit would have been different. But can't change the fucking past, but we can definitely tell you about the future. CWP presents Resentment coming. Myself, this gentleman, and Baz, all 3 belts on the line.
Yes.
We're still waiting on a date from Dante McMahon because he just lets us know shit when he feels like it.
This was hard for me to do, but I had to do what was right for the business. I had to be friendly, but it's okay. Resentment, it will happen, and there will be now known as a Triple Crown champion.
Ooh, I like that.
Who will win the CWP Triple Crown?
Ooh, just like this title, it will be a real sanctioned championship. But that will be discussed and focused on at a different time. Thank you so much for listening to this squash match. Just a quick little slice of cake for you before Mom gets home. She don't like you eating cake for your dinner, so there you go.
You will get beat. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into the outro for the audio listeners, but to you, the lovely YouTube viewers,
you can't hear it.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear it. So yeah, listen on all the shit. Follow us, Silent Heroes Network, X, Silent Heroes Net, all that shit. We coming, baby. The Mob Nigga Chokehold Wrestling Podcast.
Patreon will be available soon. Everything else, you know where we at. Find us, holler at us.
Later.
Peace.